Hey everybody, this is Robert. Welcome you again here to strat-o-matic replay. And again, I just want to say thanks to everybody who gave us the well-wishing for Hurricane Matthew down here in South Florida. We escaped pretty much with just tropical storm force winds, but we want to give our support and our blessings to the people that did not do so well when Matthew went up the coast of Florida and hit Georgia, South Carolina. So we want to give everybody our best wishes for that. And we just want to just say, our prayers are with you as such. Well, it's time for another World Series replay, and as you know, I always like to give a little monologue before we do a World Series. So we have now reached the year 1927. Let's see. Let's have a look and see what we got here, shall we? The 1927 World Series. Well, what do we talk about when it comes to that, really? What do we talk about them? Well, we talk about, of course, Murderers Row and the 1927 New York Yankees. Well, let's see. Miller Huggins, the manager, Earl Combs, Lou Gehrig, Tony Lazzeri, Herb Pennock, Waite Hoyt, and some bum by the name of Ruth. These guys basically put together in arguably, as some baseball historians will say, probably the greatest baseball team in World Series history. They won 110 games, only had 44 losses. They blew away the American League. They won that league by 19 games. It was a baseball team where a lot of people say they would beat anybody in baseball history in a best of 7. Now, okay. Of course, as you see, I'm a Mets fan, not a Yankee fan. But I know how many Yankee fans are out there. So what do we do about this little special presentation of the 1927 World Series? Well, in order to take a look at the 1927 World Series, I think we should take a look at the Yankees, of course. And as you can see, as you look at your screen, you'll notice that they had the most feared line. They say they're perhaps the most feared lineup in the history of baseball. Okay, they ran away with the pennant, and they basically just destroyed all comers. What about the 1927 Pittsburgh Pirates? They were, as Wikipedia likes to say, they were by no means a weak team. Yeah, they suffered a comparison to the Yankees, but look at the players that they had. Paul Wainer, all right, Joe Harris, Kiki Kyler, who's another, who's a Hall of Famer, Pie Traynor, Lloyd Wainer, Paul Wainer. This 1927 Pirates team wasn't that bad, people. They actually were pretty good. They won the National League. They played good hard ball, and their pitching was strong. But they ran into a buzzsaw by the name of the Yankees. So, as we approach the new replay that I'm about for World Series, we're going to replay the 1927 World Series. Now, for those of you who are wondering why I'm going to play, I will be playing the 1927 Pittsburgh Pirates. Do I think I can beat the Yankees in this series? No, I do not think so. But can I maybe at least something that the Pirates couldn't do in that series? Can I win a game? That's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to win at least one game in this series. I do not think I can win it. Not with the way strat-o-matic is going to have the 27 player cards for the Yankees. Those cards are just absolutely loaded, all right, with talent. And, it's really going to be something to look at when we take a look at them, okay? So we're going to do we're going to play the 1927 Pittsburgh Pirates play the 1927 New York Yankees in the World Series. The thing about it is, if I'm going to beat the Yankees, I got to take a look at that lineup. So I don't know if I'm actually going to utilize the lineups that were used in that World Series, okay? Because unlike the 1919 series that I did between the White Sox and the Reds, okay, we felt that a lot of people thought the White Sox threw the series away. As you know, I had a great time doing the 1919 World Series. And if all of you guys thought the fix was in that series, you need to watch it. But for the 1927 World Series, we're just going to be straight to play the Pittsburgh Pirates, and I might make some lineup changes and see if I can knock out that Yankee ball club. They're going to be very difficult to stop, and they're going to be incredibly difficult. Now, take a look at the matchups. You'll see that New York won the first game 5-4, 6-2 game 2. New York 8-1 game 3, and 4-3 game 4. You know, here's the thing, and take a look at it here. Right, I circle this here with the mouse. You'll see that in the last ball game, okay, Lazzeri fouled deep into left field bleachers for strike one. With the next pitch, Milges uncorked a wild pitch. Combs raced home with the winning run, and the series was over with the Yankees winning 4-3. To date, this is the only World Series to end with a runner scoring on a wild pitch. This was big, okay? This was a big World Series, and the Yankees were just incredible, just totally incredible. And I know I'm going to have my work cut out for me. So what are we going to see here? I think we're going to see something very special, and we're going to play that. We're going to play it. So everyone, I want you to stand by and enjoy. Our next strat-o-matic World Series replay is the 1927 World Series between the New York Yankees and the Pittsburgh Pirates. I'm going to take the Pirates. I'm going to see if I can win maybe at least one game against that team. So everyone, just sit back, buckle up. This is going to be a fun one, I think. It might be short, but it might be fun. So thank you very much for watching my little monologue on the upcoming series preview, and I'll see you then. I'll see you next time for Game 1 of the 1927 World Series. See you then, people.